Well, they're having a weird discussion here. Uh, yeah, they're talking about conspiracy theories here on Ryza, so this is gonna be a little weird. I can just minimize chat, but we're getting ready to do the dance thing. I didn't even do the dance thing yesterday. We're gonna do it this time. But while we're waiting, we still got a few minutes to go. While we're waiting, we are going to hold the torch. Dun 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 dun. She looks like she should be walking into a cave or something. I am the Tomb Raider. I will raid your tomb. And apparently I have a German accent. I have no idea what I'm saying. Oh look, who's this? Some girl with giant breasts. And that guy is over there enjoying some tea. And then we have Ensign someone. Toof. Oh, 2 of 2. It's a toof. It's 2 of 2. I don't know why she's two. Is she Borg? She's not Borg. Let's see. Info.
The limited
She's
time
Vulcan.
rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
That's weird. Why is she 2 of 2 if she's not even Borg? Okay. Oh, we got a cat here. McLeod. I feel bad for McLeod. In the last race, the last powerboard race, McLeod zoomed past me toward the end, and I was like, ah, crap. And I was doing really well, and then she tried to get the flag and missed it, completely overshot it, and so I ran up and grabbed it, and I got second place. I was like, yes, I got second place. I'm so happy. It reminds me, after the dance, I gotta go do some more of these little monkey leg things. Now I have a whole bunch of them. Who do we have here? Do we have the Romulan girl, or do we have the... Oh, we have the Romulan. Okay. I was thinking about streaming Pokemon, but I'm like, I don't feel like playing Pokemon today. I really don't. So why am I going to play something I don't feel like playing? I feel like playing this. Because I'm actually having a good time playing this again. I guess it is good to take some time off from a game. Take a few months off. Maybe a few years, who knows. Oh, that's cool. I like her uniform. Her hat doesn't really match, though. Huh. Yeah, because the uniform is white and red, and her hat is blue. And, I don't know. Well, I guess it sort of matches the shoes. I still don't know if I want to get one of those. Those are kind of weird looking.
Starts in half a minute. Get out on the dance floor.
Here we go. Now we get to stand here and click emotes for 10 minutes. Uh-oh, we're lagging. There we go. Excuse me. I actually wanted to stream earlier, but the snake. But the lawn guys were here, and of course, when they come by in the mornings, they are always just hang out by my window with their lawnmowers on and stay there for like 30 minutes. Seriously, I go outside and they're just sitting there, just looking at me. They're just like, "Hey, we're just gonna sit here with our lawnmowers on for 30 minutes. Hope you enjoy it." And I'm like, "Thanks, guys. Really awesome."
Do the leg kick.
Do the leg kick. I'm getting a little concerned. A couple of people that I know
Do the robot.
have really been getting into conspiracy theories like the last 2 weeks. They have really gotten into them like hardcore. Like they are just spamming Facebook. I mean it's Facebook, but you know, they are just spamming Facebook
Club style.
with all kinds of goofy stuff. Like some of the stuff I can't mention because I will immediately get demonetized. Not that I get paid for this, but still. Like a friend of mine, I'm not gonna say his name,
Dance club style.
but there's like, yeah, man, the teachers are being stupid. All the people in the grocery stores, they've been working all this time. They should go back into class. He doesn't understand that it's much easier to catch, you know, if you're in a confined space like a classroom
Do the leg kick.
than in a grocery store where there is some space between you and the people around you in most cases. Even when you're checking out, they have those big plastic dividers now. Well, at least in the grocery stores that I go to, they have those big giant plastic dividers.
Dance.
And they still require masks. So, yeah, masks, plastic dividers, distance makes it much harder to, you know, get it. Whereas in class, you know there's going to be at least a couple of kids who don't bring their mask. They forget. And it's like, well, if like 2 or 3 kids from each class forgets to bring their mask, you're talking about sending home probably 60, 70 students in the entire school.
Step.
It's like, well, we send them home, go get their masks, or you have to keep giving masks, which can get a little expensive. But yeah,
Do
just,
the
you know,
robot.
I don't understand him. I don't understand why people are so desperate to get back into class to begin with. You can distance learn, man. You know, everybody's got, well, most people have
Do
internet
the
and everything
leg
now.
kick.
So, for those handful of places in the nation where broadband internet is still not available, I can understand that. But, yeah, in most big cities, it's
Do the
fine.
snake.
And then there was another story that I saw about how even if you're doing distance learning, you're not allowed to wear like pajamas and stuff. You have to like dress for school, and I'm like,
Do the side
really?
step.
Why? What's the difference? What is the difference if you wear like a pair of like pajama bottoms or jeans? I mean, the only difference I see is that in jeans you'd probably be less comfortable.
Just dance.
I mean, heck, even when I worked in a call center, we still got to wear shorts and stuff.
Do the snake.
That snake. How many do I have to go? Still quite a bit more. Excuse me, I cannot clear my throat today.
Do the running man.
Running man.
Do the running man.
Again? 2 running man? There's a Gorn up here. Oh, it's Froggy. Can I give me another running man?
Do the robot.
Nope, robot. But one of the other conspiracies that's going around, and again, I can't even get into specifics about it because
Do the running man.
YouTube will get very upset with me. But it's kind of having to do with the whole Epstein thing. So yeah, that kind of shows you where it's going. There's this rumor that keeps going around that Tom Hanks got
Just dance.
Greek citizenship to avoid any sort of dilemma when it came to being investigated, if you know what I mean. And they keep repeating that one. Like, I keep seeing it over and over again, even though it's been proven false. And my friend who keeps repeating it, I keep telling her, I'm like, there's no proof to this. Well, how do you know? And I'm like, no. How do you know there's any proof
Raise
that
the
this is actually
roof.
happening. And of course, she's, goes to those Infowars.com, stuff like that. It's like, come on, man. Like, people got to be careful when you do stuff like that. When you start throwing out accusations like that, that gets
Do the
dangerous.
leg kick.
That's how that whole Pizzagate thing happened. That guy, there was a rumor going around about how Hillary Clinton was selling children through a pizza shop, and I'm like, what? I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
Dance.
But yeah, apparently that rumor picked up speed, and somebody actually thought it was real, and so they roll into the pizza shop, fire off a shot with their gun.
Raise the roof.
Nobody was hurt, thankfully. And then, of course, when the police went, and the guy's like, I just want to see the basement. I just want to see the basement. And of course, the cops go to the basement, and they're like, dude, there's nothing down there but pizza stuff. There are no
Leg
kids.
kick.
And he's like, oh. See, and again, the cops went down there, looked through it all, and obviously saw nothing. And to this day, that rumor is still going. I mean, the police have been down there and everything. A guy went in there trying to investigate on his own. Police went in there to check it out. They were like, it's fine. And that rumor still persists.
Do the running man.
Like, come on, man, just... I don't understand how people get caught up in that sort of thing.
Do the leg kick.
It's just weird to me. I've always been one of those people that I like to go and look over the data, form the hypothesis, do the experimentation if you need to, look over the data, adjust your hypothesis based on the data.
Wave your hands.
But some people won't do that. Some people just have it in their mind. They're just dead set. They're like, I know this person did this wrong, and I'm not going to stop until I prove it. Before you know
Do
it,
the
they've
leg
spent years of their lives trying to prove this thing that isn't true. Kind of like people who are like the flat earth people. They're like, I know it's flat. I just know it is. Like that guy who built the
kick. Do
rocket.
the leg kick.
He built a rocket to go out into space, or to go and get enough elevation so that he could look down and see for himself if the earth was flat or not. Got himself killed.
Do the snake.
Do your snake. He got himself killed. He was an older man. But I gotta give it to him. He built a rocket on his own. But yeah, poor guy got himself killed, man. The first time, in fact, I think this was the second time he had launched. The first time he had launched, he injured himself.
Do the robot.
And then he was like, nope, still doing it. So he redid the rocket, and the second time around, he killed himself. It was an accident, but I mean, when you launch yourself into orbit on a homemade rocket, I mean, it's
Do the running man.
bad things will probably happen. Or those people that bought some specialized equipment to check the curvature of the Earth to prove that it was flat, and every single time they did the experiment, it just proved again and again that the
Do
Earth
the
is definitely
snake.
curved and circular, or spherical, I should say. And they're like, this can't be right. There must be something wrong with the equipment. Like, no, man. Can you just not accept that it is possible that you were wrong?
Do the side step.
Yeah, we're all wrong at some point in our life. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being wrong as long as you learn from it. Not possible. The Earth must be flat. It seems weird to me. You can look up in the sky and you can see the moon and Mars and Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, all spheres. Or spheroids, I should say, because they do have little bulges around the middle. But they're spherical. So why would all, the planets near us and the moons and stuff, even the moons of, of Jupiter and Saturn, most of them are all spheroids as well. Why would they all be spheroids, but then the Earth is flat? It makes no sense. Just in that data, I mean, just come on. There are people out there that still talk about it. Still say it's this or that. In fact, they were asking earlier in chat, they're like, how many people will play this game do you think feel that the Earth is flat? You have to believe that there's at least a handful of people out there that think that play this game that think the Earth is flat. Tufted grotto glider. Oh, look, we got a monkey. What kind of monkey did we get? Rizian feather monkey baby blue. Okay, so we got monkeys. You got another defection. Okay, powerboard race is gonna start in a couple of minutes. Let's go talk to the monkey guy real quick. Okay, so we're gonna train him, and then I can still do the feathers, right? Feather monkey tags. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we're upgrading a monkey, and we're getting another monkey. Because I've got plenty of monkey feet now. That sounds bad. We can actually get several monkeys here. Okay, and this is the ornithologist. Let's see, we have a grotto glider. There we go. And now we're going to get the very rare version. And of course, if we decide we're just gonna, you know, turn him in at the end of this. Oh, there's McLeod again. McLeod's like, I'm gonna beat you this time. You stole the last one from me. No. You missed the flag, dear. It happens. I've missed the flag many times. Splashy. Splash, splash. Get you all wet. Giggity. Then we got the Horgon hunt. I think after the Horgon hunt, I'll go do a mission. Or we can go do our endeavors. Let me see. Oh man, I'm close to the next endeavor point. Real close. Oh my gosh. What is this? Those are giant boobs. How does she even stand up straight? Well, I shouldn't say anything. Well, actually, no. Her boobs are definitely much bigger than my character's. My character's tall, though. I think she's like 6'1" or 6'2". So she's a big girl. Come on, powerboard race, let's go. What's this? Aquila. I'm tempted to buy one of the boards. In fact, the board that I wanted, I found it. It's 1,500 favors. I've got enough for it in the bank, but that's a lot of favors, man. That's a lot of favors. Instead of getting that board, I could get a couple of swimsuits, some other stuff. Here we go. We're gonna try to. I don't think I'll win. How many of there are of us? There's only 5 of us. Okay. Yeah, there are only 5 of us. So again, if I get like 3rd, I'll be happy. Alright, here we go. 10 seconds. Oh, hold on, we gotta turn into something. There we go, we're a monkey. It's alright. Okay, ready to monkey? Let's go, man. Oh no, I may have to turn this off. I'm under the water. It looks... This is freaking me out. Okay. No! No, I can't see! Oh crap, I can't see. I gotta turn this off. Sorry, to turn it off. I can't see. Surprisingly, I'm still doing okay. I'm in second place. I'm not getting the speed boosts again. Oh, here comes somebody right behind me. Come on. That should be a speed boost. Thank you. Oh, nice. I didn't jump that high, and I got a speed boost off of that one. Ah, had to stop myself there, or else I was gonna fly out of bounds. Come on, come on. Speed boost. I may nail second here.
Grab the flag at the end of the race.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I got second. Yeah. That's cool, man. Twice in a row now I've gotten second. I guess I'm getting a little bit better. Let's see. We got 50 more. Oh, we got a bunch more tags. That's nice. Hold on. Tropical tags 6. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got a ton of tags now. Only thing is I have to wait. And they're bound to characters, so ugh, that stinks. Oh my god, I have a Crampery. I didn't even realize I had that in my bag. Come here, Crampery. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. It's not the winter event, so he's, like, frozen. He'll disappear, too, in a moment, I think. He looks goofy. During the winter event, he's alive and running around. Still kind of neat looking. Alright, well, you stay there, buddy. No! Yes, I have to leave you. I'm sorry. And while we're waiting, I'll do some of this. I should get on my Earth Chan character and just screw with them. Oh, I completely forgot about that racing game. Oh, that's right. I guess after the stream I'll install it and give it a try. Flat globe. What are they doing? doing now? World's a giant donut, but no one lives on the inside curve. That is pretty funny. They're all, it's a flat globe. Really? Do you even realize what you said there? What do we got here? Some superior beam stuff. Okay. Let's see. I should probably make some more of these.
The Horgon hunt has started. Talk to the Horgon collector to participate.
Alright, here we go. Horgons.
Welcome to Risa. Welcome to Risa. Have you...
Alright, let's go get these darn things. There it is. Let's go back over here. Blink. No! Where is it? Oh, it moved. Don't hit the tree this time. There it is. Okay, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. There it is. Some of these are not easy to see. My God, go away, dude. You've been here for 3 hours already. Just go away. Talking to the lawn care people. Seriously, they've been here for 3 hours. And it's not just one guy, there's a group of them. Like, just go away, man. Jeez. How long does it take to do this yard? It's not that big. Maybe they're just really milking it. Don't hit the cave. Don't hit the cave. Okay. Almost hit the root. Not that it matters. Come on, go back. Is that all of them? Yep.
You found 10 Horgons. Come and get a bonus reward. Looks like you found...
Horgon hunt is done. How many do we have now? 634. Oh, we got an egg. I didn't even realize I got an egg. Okay, well, let's go... Where's the egg person? Yeah, let's go talk to the egg girl. We'll hatch our egg. No, don't... Oh, crap. What are you doing? She's like, oh, no, I'm by myself, but I'm dancing. Okay. was I going? Oh yeah, bird. Gotta go hatch an egg. Oh, I can't. I'm too... Ugh, crap. Well, I can cancel one of these. No big deal. We'll board that. Alright, hatch this egg for me, lady. I like her glasses. They're kind of neat. Alright, so we've already done Horgons. Let's go do a mission, I guess. Do I have anything else in here that might surprise me? No, we're good. Okay. We have 6 million. Selects Camp Promenade Resort. There we go. We have 6 million EC. We could go buy a key. That's it, man. Let's go buy one key. One key only. Ooh, what is up with her? Her face looks weird. She's got a weird nose. And this one, this looks like a 10-year-old girl. What are you doing here? This is Ryza. This is for adults. Go find your mommy and go somewhere else. Exchange. How much are keys right now anyway? I don't even know. Ooh. They're just slightly out of my price range. Don't have anything I can sell. I can always just get money out of my bank. Here, we'll get some money out of the bank. Let's get 7 million. We'll get 2 keys. And I would not recommend buying keys. I'm just getting it because I have money and I have nothing better to do. I have money in the game. Oops, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Let's see, exchange. Alright, so let's grab a couple of keys. There we go. We have our 2 keys. And now we're going to show you exactly why you should never get keys in this game. We're going to open up Infinity. It's one of the lock boxes. Which you can't get anymore from what I understand. But this is the best reason to not get keys. That's actually not terrible. But yeah, 750 reputation mark bonus pool. I already have a bonus pool going, right? I can send that to somebody else. Okay, that's 1 key. Definitely not worth the money. And then the second one, Infinity Price Pack Weapon Pack. As you can see, again, not worth it. So we basically threw away about $13 million right there. Or 13 million EC. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Although, let me see. What options do I have? Got a lot of options here. Undiscovered phaser weapons, Delphic anti-proton, chronoplasma weapons. At least that's the thing about the Infinity Box, you get choices. That's why people like it. Phased Polaron, phased Tetrion, phased biomatter, plasmic biomatter, Herald anti-proton, Kelvin timeline. Kelvin timeline, do they do? Yeah, they do phaser, I think. Yeah, phaser weapons. So we'll do that. Okay. Gives me another box. It's like boxes within boxes here. Starship weapon, a ground weapon, or a Klingon weapon. Let's go with a starship weapon. So it should give me another box. And now you get to choose whatever weapon. Hey, what's going on? We just opened 2 boxes to prove that you shouldn't buy keys. Kelvin timeline phaser emitter array. Accuracy, critical hit, and damage. Not such a great one. Oh well, that's the chance you take. That's why using keys is very much a gamble. What is this? Computer-assisted flight algorithms. Oh. Well, time to go do a mission. Let's see, which one do we want to do now? Let's see, we did Age of Discovery yesterday, right? Yeah, we did this one yesterday, and now we have Secrets. Station that recently went out of contact. So I guess we'll do Secrets now, because that's the next one.
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern. Ja'ula is a controversial figure, and we need to handle the situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident, and after recent events, that's the last thing anyone in the Alliance needs. I've arranged a simulation for you. I want you to experience Ja'ula in action. Get an idea on how she thinks and fights. You might be facing the real thing soon enough, and I want you to be ready if that happens.
Let's see, rewards. Oh man, these rewards suck. Wow, these are terrible. They couldn't come up with anything better than this? These are bad. I kind of want to skip that now. I don't want to do that. Well, let's see, what's the next one?
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Ja'ula is a controversial figure.
Really?
and we need
Oh,
to
this is
handle
so
the
dumb.
situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident.
Yeah, I don't even want to do those anymore now. Because the rewards are so bad. Let's see, anything here? Let's see, Beneath the Skin, Sentinels.
A research team is analyzing
Oh,
spore colonies
Stamets.
in the Donatu system. Their facilities are on a small moon there, but it's practically defenseless. Considering recent events, the Alliance will change that, and soon. They want us to go to Donatu and deploy defense satellites in orbit around the moon. Hopefully that will discourage
Oh,
anyone
that's a patrol mission. That's dumb. Why do they even have that here? It's a patrol.
I'm picking up a distress signal from the Kern system. Kumarke's there with the Lucari research group. They were studying spore colonies in that system, but now I'm thinking they're fighting for their lives against House Mokai. We should give the Lucari a hand while we can.
Okay. This looks. Really, this is a patrol too, isn't it? Screw
I'm
it.
here
We'll
if
go
you
do
need
it.
me.
We'll go do it. You get a bonus for doing a patrol every day anyway. Thing about patrols is they're short, so that's fine. I guess we can do that, and then we can still go do a mission. Any news today? You missed it all, Dre. The first 30 minutes of this stream was nothing but news. Seriously, I'm not kidding. The whole first part of this stream was all news.
Good to see you, my friend. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a firefight once again. That said, I can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side during such an ordeal.
I really like her. She's funny.
As am I. In spite of our mission being scientific in nature, the rogue Klingons attacked us all the same. I suppose they thought we'd be easy prey. I'm happy to say their logic was tragically flawed. We can ponder their motivations further once the shooting stops. For now, I believe we should focus our attention on putting a stop to their attack.
Mm-hmm. I actually like the Lucari. I think they're cool. Ooh, that's loud. like her little ship. It's so neat looking. Looks like a little Dorito. That's her ship right there. A little triangle.
We did it. Sensors are clear, for the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however.
Ruh-roh.
2 of our ships were studying the nearby rift into the mycelial network when the Klingons attacked. While I'm still showing them on sensors, they're not responding to our hails. I fear they're in danger.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Okay, Stamets. Oh, you missed all the news, man. Too bad, Dre. You know how this works. You know, like the first 20, 30 minutes of any stream is going to be news. You missed it. Too late, man. Because then all of my other 1 fans will be like, oh, he already said this.
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
Yeah, I know. And these ships go down pretty easy. But then again, they are old. So I guess that makes sense. Uh-oh, we're lagging. Uh-oh, we're really lagging. There we go. Ow, fat lag spike. No, we were just talking about conspiracy theories, because when I was on Ryza a little bit ago, they got into this whole discussion about conspiracy theories. And one of the questions was how many people that play this game, Star Trek, how many of them do you think are flat earthers? And I was like, well, you gotta assume there's at least a couple of them that unironically will play this game and still, and then they'll just argue, well, it's a science fiction game. Okay, well, science fiction. I guess that makes it okay, right?
Thank you for coming to our aid. Some sort of energy surge erupted from the rift and hit us. We lost main power, sensors, everything. If you arrived a few minutes later, it would have been over for all of us. Needless to say, any assistance you can offer us now will be greatly appreciated.
The one thing about the Lucari is that they always seem to get themselves in a bit of trouble. And then, of course, we always have to be the ones to come in and rescue them. But I guess that's expected. I mean, when we hooked up with them, we kind of knew that. I mean, they told us straight up, they're like, yeah, we don't have warships, none of that
Truly,
stuff.
the blessings of Lucar are upon us this day. Thank you. Our sister ship was hit by the energy surge as well. I will not abandon the Voot or her crew before returning to safety.
Okay, he stopped talking. Oh, look, that's the boomerang. That's a neat looking ship, too. So they've got boomerangs, they've got Doritos. What is this one? I don't even know what kind of ship that is. That looks like a... I can't see it. Is that another boomerang? Yeah, it does look like a boomerang.
Our systems are coming back online nicely. My thanks to you and your crew. At the risk of looking impatient, may I suggest we move to safer surroundings? There's no telling when this rift will surge once more, and then all 3 of our ships will be stuck like Gretloos in a snare strip.
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be a good idea to use what we've learned so far and close the rift up while we can. The longer it stays open, the more chances we have of pissing off the Alachi or the Jasep or a roving
Pissing
tardigrade.
off theology.
You see where I'm going with this?
If you feel that's for the best, well, so be it. We'll watch your back while you make that happen.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
I do find one thing a little weird. Kumarki is the only one of them that has a British accent. The rest of them, I mean, I understand it's, you know, Lucar is a huge planet, so yeah, accents happen, but generally in Star Trek, if there's one accent, then that accent will carry over for a particular race. Or species, I should say. Let's see, what else was there? Oh yeah, I was talking about how a couple of my friends are getting really into conspiracy theories lately. It's actually worrying. Because people that get into conspiracy theories, like hardcore, like they really go down that rabbit hole, so to speak, I always worry that there's something going on with them. Whoa, what was that? Okay, I got shot out of there. That was weird. Holy crap, they're really popping me now. What happened here? I'm about to blow up again. Oh, gotta stick with the plan here, dang it. Kill the bird of prey first. Oh man, even more of them showed up. Holy crap. Alright. Time to call in our friends. Man, they're all coming after me. That's a lot of ships.
Let's deal with the stragglers.
1,000 dill. Oh yeah, we were trying to get Omega marks.
I think that was the last of them. It appears Jaula and her forces have been stopped once again. Though she is quite determined. They may well return here to pursue their mischief once more. Indeed. In the meantime, we'll remain here to complete our research. Safe travels to you.
Yeah, patrols are basically just big space battles. That's all they are. They can be fun. They're good for certain things. Let's see. Destroy dreadnoughts. Zenkethi ground. Harvest materials ground. Patrol for XP and blow stuff up. Yeah, pretty much. And the first time you do them, you get a little bonus too. Let's see. 156 Omegas. Let's see. Zenkethi ground. I'm trying to remember where we kill Zenkethi on the ground. I have my list here. Let me look real quick. Here we go. Let's see, Zenkethi of signs and portents. Okay. So it looks like there's a mission we can actually do that gives up to 60 enemies. That's a lot of enemies. A lot more than we need, but it's, yeah. And I guess it gives us time on the ground so we can harvest materials too. I'm trying to remember what section it's in. I think it's... Is it Iconian War? No. The Dyson. Yeah, I never remember what any of these are. I think it's earlier. I think it's Cardassian. No. Okay, that's not it. No, New Romulus. No. Iconian War. Nope. Okay, I have no idea where it is. Gamma Quadrant. No. New Frontiers. There it is. So let's skip meeting Kumarki again, and we'll just go do this.
The Lucari have discovered some unusual activity in an unexplored region of the Alpha Quadrant. The data suggests another weaponized use of protomatter, similar to what happened recently at Draconis 3. The Klingons have sent a ship out to assist with the Lucari investigation there, and we'd like you to join them. If the Zenkethi are involved, we need to know about it fast.
Harbinger, so we get a title. Oh, space traits. Storative control, regenerative control. Don't need the shield, don't need the engine. So I guess we'll get the space trait, and we'll get one of the space traits. I like how my friend over on YouTube, he joins, he's like, come on, any news today? And so I start repeating the news and he leaves. You jackass. He's like, oh, I'm gonna leave. What? You seen the dude who looked at the moon and turned into a... What are you talking about, Dre? Turned into a gorilla?
I am General Rodak, security advisor to the Lakari. The Empire believes the Zenkethi are behind these attacks. If that is true, we must be ready to meet them in battle. Do you have any questions? The Lakari are just ahead, and eager to begin the search.
Oh, on Dragon Ball Z.
It's good to see you again. It looks like we have another incident to study. We sent out a number of long-range sensor probes to this sector recently. After the events of 20 Draconis, I took the liberty of setting the probes to scan for protomatter. I'm afraid they found something. Let's begin our search by sending a short-range probe to the nearby planet.
Protomatter is the weapon of a coward, but we respect its power.
Protomatter can also be quite beneficial, General, when used properly.
Kumarki's not afraid to talk back to a Klingon. That whole looking at the moon thing reminds me of Local 58.
The probe is away. The atmosphere of the planet is so thick it will take the probe some time to get through the interference. While the probe is busy, we can collect data from the planet's moons. At least one moon has signs of protomatter energy. A closer look will give us more information.
Yeah, if
Perhaps
you've never...
the probe's information will give us more insight as to why these attacks are occurring.
Okay. But yeah, if you've never heard of Local 58, it's a series of videos on YouTube. You can usually just look up Local 58, and it's actually incredibly unsettling.
This is a Class Y moon. It's incapable of sustaining most known life forms, but it was scorched by protomatter recently. Why would anyone devastate such a place? I think we should take a look at the next moon. Perhaps they used the moon as a test site for the weapon.
Probably.
If so, it was a poor choice. Why scour a world already devoid of life?
To not kill anybody?
It sickens me to see protomatter used like this.
So according to that Klingon, he's like, yeah, they should have just destroyed a planet with billions of inhabitants. Let's kill everybody. Let's do a mass genocide. Yeah. Good call there, Mr. Klingon.
Another enigma, I'm afraid. This is a Class D moon, similar to Luna in the Sol system. Incapable of supporting life, and yet it has been hit by a protomatter. Why? Perhaps the third moon will have some answers.
I always blame
Another
Trey.
uninhabited moon, but one quite different from the first. What is the pattern?
This makes no sense. There is no tactical pattern to these attacks. There must be a reason, though.
There must be a reason,
Let's
though.
get this out quickly before more lives are lost.
Is DBZ on PC? I don't. There's a lot of different Dragon Ball Z games, aren't there? So it really depends on which one. I think there's a couple of Dragon Ball Z on PC, but there's a lot of video games for Dragon Ball Z. A lot of fighting games.
Scanning. The moon is Class L. I'm picking up some ruins on the surface, some simple life forms. There's evidence of crude attempts at terraforming, but no signs of a protomatter detonation. Looks like there was an attempted settlement on this planet, but the project was abandoned. By the look of these readings, it took place over a century ago. The probe we sent to the planet is active now. It's sending data back to us. I'm detecting incredible levels of radiation, atmospheric pollution, ruins of great cities, and... Oh. Oh no. Based on these scans, I believe this is the planet Kantar, the original homeworld of my Kentar was rendered incapable of supporting life long ago. By the Kentari.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely believe what I'm seeing. I've always wondered what became of them, and now I know. Most Lucari thought something like this would happen, but some of us hoped they would see reason and overcome it. It saddens me deeply to see otherwise.
So they destroyed themselves.
I suppose you have some questions for me.
Alright, let's get out of here. Why do I not play Legacy of the Duelist anymore? Taking a break from it, man. You can only play the same game over and over and over again so many times. Especially a card game, because they're insanely repetitive. Reading proto-meta signature detected by the Lucari. Preliminary scans indicate event occurred within the last 24 hours.
There has been a large-scale battle in this system. We are analyzing the debris. It appears the losing side possessed technology roughly a century behind our own. Preliminary scans indicate that the battle was very one-sided. I recommend we take a closer look at some of the nearby debris.
I want to get her Dorito. I want to get that. That's a neat looking ship. But yeah, it's just like Duel Links, dude. You just, you get a little tired of it. Sometimes you want to break. Same thing with Pokemans.
Our scans are showing the wreckage of dozens of ships. They weren't all military either. I'm seeing remains of freighters, mining ships, research craft, even luxury vessels.
Unclear at the moment. We have not detected any Zinkethi debris in the field yet. Whoever did this was powerful, but not honorable. There is no honor in attacking the weak. I'm detecting strong energy signatures ahead. Further scans may prove to be more conclusive.
I may try that new game that Moni told me about. That F1 2018. Well, it's not a new game, but I just got it. I'll probably mess around with it after this stream.
Around 50 ships were involved in the battle. Many were lightly armed, if at all. I am reading traces of engine-grade plasma ahead. It does not match that left by the local craft. Perhaps the aliens managed to score a hit to the engines of an enemy ship. I suggest we advance and investigate further.
Well, I tried playing Seven Deadly Sins, and it was okay. It's just that the software that I have to use to run it is so iffy. It's like some days it works fine, and then other days it just will not start. It just crashes and crashes. So that's why I never really got into it. I mean, it's a decent game. I understand why Moni and Comrade play it, but...
This is all that is left of a Zinkethi vessel. It appears the aliens detonated the warp core of one of their capital ships after ramming the Zinkethi at full impulse. They fought with honor. For them, it was a good day to die. Perhaps they are testing the weapon against planets that are not part of the Alliance, hoping that we will turn a blind eye to their crimes. Once they have perfected the weapon, they will certainly use it on their old enemies. Their list of enemies is long. We should continue our investigation. There may be more clues in this area.
I'm receiving a distress call. It's very faint. I'm
I don't
sending
know
you the
who you
coordinates.
are or where you came from, but thank you. What can I tell you? Egan Burin, captain of the Pavini starship Bastion. Or what's left of her, anyway. Most of my crew was planetside on shore leave when the invaders warped into the system. We went into battle with a skeleton crew. It's a miracle we survived.
It's a weird looking alien.
What can I tell you? I honestly have no started shooting. They just kept firing, even when we tried to surrender. And then some sort of energy bomb went off on the homeworld. It killed everyone.
Jesus.
They finished off the rest of our ships and left. Somehow they missed us. What can I tell you? No, we had no colonies, no allies from other worlds. Until today, we were our own worst enemies. The powers that be on Povan fought amongst themselves from time to time, and everyone thought we were one step away from a global war. In the end, we put all of that behind us to fight these aliens as one. And we still lost.
Sounds like Earth.
What can I tell you? There might be survival pods from other ships out there among the wreckage. Could you look for them? We're doing all we can to keep life support running over here. I can't start a search and rescue operation on my own. If you have any engineers you could loan or some spare parts, my crew and I would be forever grateful.
There you go. Dre should be happy we're rescuing aliens.
Someone heard. By all the gods, someone heard the signal. I'm saved.
We're rescuing Dre's family, the aliens. Come on, there's some more over here.
I thought no one would come. Thank you, strangers. Thank you.
I know I shouldn't be laughing. They just lost everybody on their planet. That's insane. Come on, reverse, dang it. Yeah, my reverse engines suck. You know what the weird thing is I've actually made more money on Twitch in the last year than I've made on YouTube. And I'm not even, for a long time, I wasn't even trying on Twitch. I mean, I stream to it, obviously, but I don't put a ton of work into it.
Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you.
Yeah, I've not made a ton of money on Twitch, but it's more than nothing.
Thank you again. May we seek asylum among your kind? Please, we don't have anywhere else to go.
I've confirmed the captain's story. The planet nearby was hit by a proto-matter blast. Estimated casualties and check your long-range sensors. It just happened again. Another detonation.
Jesus.
It is time for a reckoning.
They're just going around killing everybody.
Crimes. We must go now before they escape.
Escape? Wow, that's insane, man. The Zenkethi are just going around and committing genocide. That's insanity, man. Jawed core system. Pre-industrial civilization. Planet ahead. This moon shows signs of recent proto-man. Oh. Zenkethi life signs.
Whatever the Zenkethi are doing down there.
Let's go, man. They just killed billions of people. I'm ready to cut loose here, man.
Zenkethi warships! Red alert! Alliance vessels. This system has been claimed by the Zenkethi coalition. Your presence is unnecessary. Leave at once. You were warned. So be it. We now walk on the path of violence. To battle, Comarque. Fight well, and do not fear death.
If we must fight, we'll fight.
How is TCG player going? I got another cell yesterday, or Sunday actually. I sent it out yesterday. through my shields. They're just little cells here and there, but they're still cells.
A good battle, well fought. The honor of victory is ours.
All right, here we go. Oh, poor Emma. She's probably gonna get decimated again. She dies several times every time we go for a mission. Kufano. I think Kathy are using some type of jamming technology to conceal their protomatter bomb from us. It would be difficult in this terrain. Oh, terrific.
Their weapon is inefficiently shielded. It leaks kaons at a level our tricorders can detect and track. I recommend we scan for elevated kaon levels and follow the signal. The kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
The Zinkethi!
Oh boy.
They're big and angry.
Mm-hmm.
We now walk the path of violence. So be it. Attack! Come, Zinkethi. See our true warrior fight. You will not stop us. So, there are some Zinkethi with a taste for battle. Good.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east. Why would they destroy entire planets?
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead. They're waiting for us.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
Oh crap.
are using delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us. The Kaon levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protomatter bomb.
Stop them! This world must be cleansed!
Yeah, get out of there.
Ha! They fight like cornered rabbit tar! I can smell their feet.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close. The trail ends here. I'm reading Zenkethi life signs inside that blocked-off cave.
I'm reading a tunnel behind that waterfall. One that leads to the cave. We must move. Quickly. Move swiftly. And we can take them by surprise.
Hey, Tomb Raider. Sorry I didn't see your message. I'm kind of into this mission. I'm like, oh, this is looking neat.
Look, they've set up the protomatter bomb in here. But we'll need to clear the Zenkethi from the cave before we can do anything about the bomb.
They only left a few guards. They clearly did not notice this entrance.
I'm alright. I'm just glad that the lawn care guys are gone. Stop flinging me all over the place. Okay, I think we're good here.
Oh my. That is a huge protomatter matrix. It's controlled by 3 regulator consoles, all active and cycling towards detonation. I can shut it down, but I need time. Cover me while I work.
More Zenkethi. Defend the look.
Shutting down Pylon Alpha.
How long do I have to defend her?
For the Empire.
Okay.
Your path of violence ends here, Zenkethi.
Dang it!
Victory will be ours. Keep fighting.
Pylon Alpha is offline. Shutting down Pylon Beta now.
Get away from my Lucari. Get out of here. God, stop being immune.
Highland Beta is shut down. Highland Gamma is down. We're all clear.
Well, she said we're clear. Are we really clear?
Highland Gamma is down. We're all clear.
It's done. All of the bombs are deactivated. We're safe. Wait. Curious. These crystal formations are very similar to those found at the first proto-bombing site on Draconis 3. This can't be a coincidence. We may have found what the Zenkethi are targeting in these attacks.
Word from the core. Zenkethi ships are dropping out of water.
Alliance vessels. I am Fleet Admiral Arenzen Tarak. As you now know, this system has been claimed by the Zenkethi Coalition. Further aggression on your part will not be tolerated. This world is not yours to defend. We do not recognize your claims, Zenkethi. Your forces have murdered millions. If you are the leader here, it is you who will answer for these crimes. Then your choice is made. The path of violence. It is one I have walked many times, without fear, without remorse. Come, let us walk it together. Fight now! For honor and glory! Kablam!
Poor Kamarki. Her ship keeps going down. Her ship is so terrible. Well, it's not a great battling vessel, but she's trying. We're lagging? No, we're not. I think Kamarki has like 2 beam arrays and that's it. Better idea. Kamarki's right on him. Oh yeah, he's really going after Kamarki. Come on, take us out of battle. Come on.
This is far from over. Tell your leaders that Zenkethi will not be denied. Those who try to stop us will be purged, their homeworlds cleansed. You have been warned. Test us at your peril. Let them flee. Let them run to their masters and whimper like craven tards. Let them whisper of warriors who fight with honor and without fear. You may be right. They may return and bring their proto-matter weapon with them. Should that day come, I hope to meet them in battle once more with a warrior like you at my side. But for now, I must return to the Empire. There is a matter of great importance that I must investigate there.
I think we found a big piece of the puzzle. I believe that Zenkethi are targeting planets with concentrations of those strange crystals. But why? A riddle for another day, I suppose. For now, we should return and share what we've learned. About everything, including the fate of Kentar. Do you think they managed to survive somehow?
Okay. It's like ready to warp out? Nah. Well, we did get our endeavor done, at least one of them. Let's see, we still need dreadnoughts. I'm trying to think, where's a place where a lot of dreadnoughts spawn? Harvest materials. I still didn't harvest any materials.
So it's true. The Zenkethi have a proto-matter bomb. All those lives. No one in the Alliance is comfortable with the Zenkethi having a weapon of genocide. What happened to those planets could happen to any world in Alliance space. We need to know more about it and how to stop it. We need to know more about these crystals you mentioned as well. If they're the key to these attacks, we need to know why.
Control synergy. Regen from activating control bridge officer abilities. Restorative. Okay, so that's ground. Okay, gotcha. And that's space. Control kit modules. Did the starter pack finally arrive in the mail? No. I still haven't gotten anything. I don't know what the deal is with that. I still have not gotten anything. And it still didn't tell me anything in the store or anything like that. Because you can buy that pack in here. It's, where is it? It's in here somewhere. Let's see, no, that's new item, starter packs. Federation. There you go. See, there's that's the pack right there. And it gives you, it's actually a nice pack. It gives you a T6 ship, 12 bank slots, 12 inventory slots, 2 bridge officer slots, 1 Borg bridge officer. Let's see, 14 Mark II very rare space gear, which is good. If you're just starting out, it's good. 7 Mark II very rare ground gear, Starfleet Academy uniform, It's a decent little pack for only $20. And that's a decent little ship too. And that ship is good because, if I'm not mistaken, this one, yeah, it levels with you. So you could basically use it from level 1 all the way to level 65 if you wanted to. And as you level, more and more abilities for the ship open up. So it's actually a decent little starter pack. And the Borg, these Borg duty, not duty officers, but bridge officers, they're very handy. And then there's the uniform. I already have all this stuff though, I think. I'm pretty sure I have this Reliant. I think. I know I have the uniform, and I have, under Legacy Unlocks, I have Borg, whatchamacallits. Yeah, see, there she is. Borg Bridge Officer pre-order. So I can claim as many of these as I want. Like, anytime I start a new character, I can just get another one. Yeah, let me see, that's, let me see, Fashion Basic, no. So this is the Reliant class T6. Let me see these ships. These are in alphabetical order, right? Well, it's not showing up here. Maybe you can only get that through the bundle. Huh. Because I'm not seeing it here. Got the old T5 ships, which are, they're okay. But if you're going to spend money on a ship, you might as well just get a T6 ship. And then the old tier 1 through 4s. Oh wow, you can still buy this. Prototype of light. Oh, that's cool looking. Yeah, so apparently the code, like I said, the code was legit, but yeah, nothing was ever awarded to me, which is weird. I mean, it's fine. It's not like I've lost anything. I still don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look up where dreadnoughts would be. Let's see. Damage. Let's see. That's damage. TFOs, no. Full healing, no. Dreadnoughts. Here we go. Draenor Gauntlet or Peril over Pavo. Those are TFOs. Well, Pavo is. The Pavo one is. But the Draenor Gauntlet is a mission. Let me see if we can just do that one. I don't even know where that is. Okay, just look here. Okay, I still don't see it. Okay, it's in the list I have. It says it's a mission, but yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Somebody got an epic prize token. What was the name of that TFO again? Peril over Pavo. What marks are those? Discovery marks. Alright, well I guess we're gonna see if this pops for us. was fast. Good. Now I still have to harvest ground materials. Ugh. That's a pain in the butt. Generally what I do when I have to harvest ground materials is I'll do a mission that I know takes me to a ground location. I'll go and I'll gather the 2 materials that are there, and then I back out of the mission, then just do it again. Over and over again. It's really the easiest way to do it. Unless you just happen to be doing a lot of ground missions and you also run around grabbing all the materials. Alright, I've never done this one. So, here's to hoping we don't die.
Bad news. I'm reading a lot of spatial distortion out there, and hostile ships are coming through. We're finishing some defense satellites to assist you, but we need some time. Do what you can until they're ready for activation.
Here we go.
Enemy ships approaching on an attack vector.
Uh-oh, Fishbone's already in trouble. Oh, his shields went down for a moment. Nah, he's okay. I saw his shields go down immediately and I was like, uh-oh.
More bad news. They're targeting the shield generators. If we lose those, Pavo will be vulnerable to invasion from orbit. The good news? Our defense satellites are ready. Scan them to bring them online.
Okay, well, we'll go hang out with Mr. Fishbone over here. Guess we just gotta scan these. There we go. Did I activate it? I don't even know. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. And there's the last one. He's already doing it. Yeah. I miss flying my Tholian Recluse. That was such a cool ship. I still have it, but I just don't mess with it anymore. Alright, what's going on? We already activated them all? Okay, I think we're good.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Protect Pavo defenses for 5 minutes. These are Terran ships. I got a hold of me. Crap, I may take some damage here. Imagine the dreadnoughts come later. actually hitting them pretty damn hard. Did you see that critical strike for 16,000? I was like, wow. Oh my god, who's calling me now? Go away. Fish is in trouble. Hold on, buddy. I got you. Do you hear that? We have come to contact you about your car's factory warranty. God. Do those scammers ever give up? I haven't owned a car for 3 years, and I still get this call. Like, one time I actually answered, and I started talking to the person. I was like, really? So my car's warranty is out? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, I just kind of kept them on the phone for like 5 minutes, just use small talk and stuff. I'm like, you guys realize I don't own a car, right? And they're like, what? I'm like, I have not owned a car for 3 years. And they just hung up on me. I was like, thanks. Appreciate that. And they still keep calling. I mean, I'm obviously not going to get taken by their ruse, but, you know, that's a scammer for you, I guess. Or I like the ones when they call, yes, we're from the IRS. Oh, really? You're calling me from the IRS? That's new. Come on, emergency power to weapons. Come on, let's go. Do they have that problem over in the Netherlands? We have that problem massively here in the U.S. Like every day, at least once a day. It used to be worse, but at least once a day I'll get a call like that. Like they'll be like, we're from the IRS, or we're from the Social Security Agency, or we're calling about your car's warranty, and it's like, come on, man. And it stinks because we have laws against robocalling, but most of the people that do that stuff are not in the U.S., so it doesn't matter. Come on, man, just leave us alone already, dude. Ooh, okay, they took off. They warped right into the planet. Oh, the 5 minutes is up. Okay. Von Ziel. Update from Von Ziel.
Satellite
Okay.
upgrades are now available. When you scan a satellite, its new abilities will come online. Your service branch will determine which upgrades will activate when you scan a satellite.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm guessing both of us are engineering, so this shouldn't matter. I don't even know what the upgrades are. Well, here, I'll do 2 engineering and I'll let this person... Let me see, is this an engineer? Oh, no, he's a science officer. Okay, so I'll do the 2 engineering back here, and I guess he can do science up there. There we go. Nice little combination. Considering he's a science officer, he's doing really good damage. Science officers, I mean, science officers can do really good damage, but generally they go for things like particle generator, holds, that kind of stuff, gravity wells. He's doing really well. He gets himself in trouble a little bit, but he's all right. That's what I'm here for. Okay, here we go.
Heads up, the enemy flagships are coming to attack.
Ooh, there's the dreadnought. Times like these, I wish I had gravity well. dreadnought went down. Religious nutjobs knocking on doors. We get that too sometimes. We don't get it so much in the apartments. But when I lived in a house several years ago, they used to come to the door all the time. Yeah, here in our apartments, thankfully, nobody comes in here because we'll just run them off. Uh-oh, I'm taking some damage. No. Ooh. Uh-oh. Watch out, fishy. Another dreadnought. There we go. Now we have dreadnoughts. Nice. Lots of dreadnoughts. Satellites down.
Generator beta is at 75%.
Here you go, fish. Get in this. Alright, well, we got our endeavor. I think we're good. Oh, crap. I didn't even see those. There's another dreadnought over here. Hold on, I'm repairing the satellite. Come on. There we go. There's a lot of enemies. How is that we are doing so much better over here? Oh, I see. I think somebody is on their own over there. Holy crap. Yeah, so there's 3 guys over there, and they're defending 2 points.
Shield generator gamma is at 75%.
This satellite's probably gonna go down here.
Generator gamma is at 50%. You did it! They're leaving!
Nice! We got it. Okay, good. So we're gonna go with discovery marks.
Well done. We'll continue to ready our defenses here. If they come back, we'll be ready for them. Keeping Pavo safe is important. You've done a lot today to make that happen. Thanks.
Yeah, here we have what are they called? Jehovah's Witnesses? Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses. Those are the ones that come to the door all the time. And it's weird though because they're nice people. They really are. They've never been extraordinarily pushy or anything. Uh, but it's just they come all the time. It's like every week, at least every week they show up, and it'd be like, it's weird because you know how it is. It's like if somebody's just so nice to you, it's hard to be even a little mean to them. That's kind of how it is. Because they show, they're like hello, and we're like, please go away. In fact, one time, I think I told y'all this story. One time, some Jehovah's Witnesses. This is a long time ago. This is when I lived with my friend. I guess I must have been 18 or so, 18, 19 maybe. A couple of Jehovah's Witnesses, young people. One of them was like 16, the other one was like 14. And they were, going door to door, and they were just being nice as they normally are. And some guys had started following them in a car, and they started threatening them, like they were going to hurt them, which is not cool. And me and my friend were outside, and we were playing basketball because he had a basketball hoop. And we saw this happening, and so we kind of interjected ourselves because that was our neighborhood. And so we went out there, and the guy got out of the car, and he got like right into that other dude's face. And that one dude, he was just there, and he had his book and his white shirt and everything. And he's like, "Look, man, I'm not trying to cause problems here, dude. I'm just going around trying to spread the word. That's it." And that guy was still threatening him. So eventually, me and my friend were just like, "Okay, this is stupid. We can't let this happen." So we went in, and my friend, I got to hand it to him. He went right up to that guy that came out of his car, and he's like, "Dude, what are you doing in my neighborhood talking to people like that?" And I was like, "Whoa, dude, that's awesome." And so we both went in on the dude, and we're like, "Yeah, man, you need to get out of here, dude. Don't be doing that stuff here in our neighborhood." And the guy tried to do something, tried to step to us, like, "Oh, what are y'all gonna do?" And we're just like, "Oh, we'll show you what we'll do." We start cracking our knuckles and stuff. And so he goes back to his car, and like three more people get out of his car. And my friend, he's a big dude. He's like 6'4", 250 pounds. He's a big dude, a lot bigger than I am. And so he's pretty intimidating. And so the guy goes back to his car. Three more people come out of the car. One of them's a chick, and they're just kind of staring at us. And we're just like, we put our arms out like, what? What are you going to do? And they go and they open their trunk. And for just a split second, we were like, oh, shit. But then they just sat there and they stare in their trunk. And we're like, okay, they're bluffing. They're totally bluffing. And so we're just like, look, y'all going to do something? Or are y'all just going to get out of here? Because we're not leaving this young guy alone. Because like I said, he was like 16, and the other person that was with him was like 14. In fact, the 14-year-old was so scared. He was this little white kid. I felt so bad for him. And he was in a predominantly non-white area. I'll just say that. It was a non-white area of the city. And that poor little boy, I felt bad for him. He was so scared. While me and my friend were handling those guys, my friend's little brother opened the door to the house, and he was like, what's going on out here? And we turned back and we talked to my friend's little brother. And once that little kid saw that he was part of us, he goes and he literally ran into the house. He was so scared. He didn't even know who we were. He didn't know us. He just ran right into the house. And then my friend's mom is like, who is this kid? And so she comes outside and she's like, who is this? What's going on? And finally I go and I explain to her, I go, yeah, these dudes were trying to threaten these two. And she's like, oh, really? Were they? And my friend's mom was hood, just straight hood, dude. Like, you don't mess with her. And so she goes out there with my friend, and I go back out there. So now it's me, my friend, and his mother. And that little white kid is the shivering little kid in the house. And we didn't throw him out of the house. I mean, he's just scared. And then that other guy, the 16-year-old, he was standing there with us. And again, me and George throwing our arms out like, what are you going to do, man? And then my friend's mom gets just straight gangster on them and starts cussing to them in Spanish, dude. It was so awesome. She's just saying everything. And then finally, once they saw that she was, because she started walking after them, I was like, holy crap, dude, she does not screw around. Like I said, she's straight hood, man. Starts walking after them. They all get back in their car and they left. And I was like, holy crap, that's amazing, man. We all just kind of... No! Don't die on me! No! No! There it goes. Okay. For a moment, my OBS was like, no, we're going to stop streaming. No! Anyway, so she starts walking to the car. They take off. And, you know, because she's a mom. I mean, even though she's straight hood, she's still a mom. So she goes up to that, you know, 16-year-old. The 14-year-old comes back outside. And we kind of explained to her what happened. Yeah, they started bugging them, and these guys were just going around trying to, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm not religious. My friend's not religious. But still, you know, I mean, they're nice enough people in most cases. They weren't being pushy or anything. And so my friend's mom talked to that young man and that 14-year-old. Are you guys gonna be okay? And the guy's like, yeah, we're okay. My God's looking out for me. And we're like, yeah, it's cool, bro. Fist bump, you know, that kind of stuff. And eventually we let him use our phone because we didn't know if those people were going to come back or not. And so we let him use the phone. He called somebody and they came, and they showed up like 15 minutes later, and they picked him up. They picked up him and his the 14-year-old. And they were all thankful. Thanks again, guys. We're all, yeah, that's cool, man. But yeah, dude, that was, because again, like I said, it wasn't I don't want to, how can I say this? Like I said, it's just not it was not a white part of town. It wasn't a bad part of town necessarily. It's just that, yeah. It's like, okay. I just thought I'll always remember that story just because it was so insane. It was just really nuts. All right, what do we got? Shield hardness, drain resist, impulse speed, space. Is that at full impulse? I kind of want to do shield hardness. Let's do shield hardness. That's for ground. Poor Moni. He's already had like eight different YouTube accounts. Why do you keep getting? It's like he's like Dre for a while. Dre was getting a new YouTube account and do Discord accounts every time. He couldn't remember where he got them. I also want to re-roll this because I really don't want to do ground materials, but I'm afraid that if I re-roll it, it's going to give me something really difficult. Screw it. We'll re-roll it. Defeat Vaudoir. Ground. Kabali Prime in his story missions. Okay, where's Kabali Prime? Oops. I know I've seen Kabali Prime around here, I just don't remember where it is. Calvani. I don't think it's in this area. I think it's over in... I think it's over there. Hold on. Yeah, I don't even know where Kabali Prime is. Do any of y'all know where Kabali Prime is? Of course we do. Who doesn't know where Kabali Prime is? I've been to it before too. There's just so many systems, I can't remember them all. Really? Kabali Prime is not even in here? It's not even listed. Well, that's stupid. I know it's not over here. I don't think it's over here. I'm pretty sure... Okay, I don't know where it is. I may just go look up where it is. AliExpress. Ferenginar. Argus system. Chapel. Badlands. Stafura. K13. Colony. I'm pretty sure it's marked, like with a special marker. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Iridon, the Expanse, Drazona, Yukara. Jesus, I don't know where this place is. Romulus. Well, Romulus isn't even there anymore. Damn planet exploded. Beta Z. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is. Alright, where is this? Where is Kabali Prime? Yeah, I know I've been to Kabali Prime. Kabali system, Kotaba sector. Oh, it is in the Delta Quadrant. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we gotta go to the Delta Quadrant. I remember when Kabali Prime first came out. That place was busy as hell, and now nobody goes there. It's like every time, the few times that I've gone there after that, I'm like, wow, nobody's here. Okay, where are you? Yeah, there it is, Kabali. Didn't even see it before. Okay, can I not target that? What's going on? Oh, here you go, area map. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta share something with you all in Discord. Have you ever seen, if you all use Facebook even a decent amount, occasionally you'll see ads on there for that website Wish. And Wish is notorious for showing these really like oddball products that you look at them and you're like, what? Like you don't even really know what they're supposed to be sometimes or what they're supposed to do. And some of them look really, just really out there. My friend shared a picture of one. And we've been looking at that thing for like a day. And we still have no idea what it is. It attaches, how can I put this? It's like this cup thing. But it's like this thing. Oh God, how can I explain it? It's like a set of something, and it comes with 3 of these blue cups, not like drinking cups, but like I guess something you press against your skin. And they come in different sizes. It's like 23 millimeters, 36 millimeters, and 45 millimeters, something like that. And they show this illustration of this product being used. And I swear, it looks like you're supposed to stick these cups on your junk. And then, once the cups are on your junk, you're supposed to attach it like you're supposed to attach like an elastic strap to the other end of it and like hook it to your leg. And I have no idea what it is. Let me see if I can find it. It's because again, it's on Facebook. But let me see if I can find her post here real quick. Let's see. Under, where are you? No, not her. Come on, where is? Okay, here it is. Oh no, it's taking me straight to Wish. No, don't take me there. Okay, here, I'll just do a screenshot of it and I'll share it with you. I have no idea what this thing is. Okay, yeah, 33 millimeters, 38 millimeters, and 42 millimeters. But here, I'm gonna save this. Let me send it to you all. And okay. So into Discord it goes. Okay, tell me, what is this thing? It should be loading right now. It's in general. I have no idea what this thing does. But yeah, look at this thing. It's like, what? What is, I mean, what is the purpose of it? I don't, I swear if I had to guess, it looks like a a junk stretcher. I mean, but yeah, look at the picture. I have no idea what that is. I've never seen anything like this. I don't. Uh, it is the weirdest thing I have seen in a while. Because if okay, I'll think of it this way: if you took out the graphics of where it's trying to show it on the human body and just showed me what this was, like the bottom part of it, and it showed like those little cups, and then I still wouldn't know what it was. I'd be like, what is that for? What is, because obviously there are very specific sizes. So I, I just don't, I don't know. And then they show the graphic and it's like, okay, I don't know at all what this is supposed to do now. It's just, it's so weird. It's, oh God. No, I don't, that's not a condom. That is not a condom. Okay, think of it. A condom, you're supposed to put it on and then you're supposed to, do your thing. I seriously doubt that a woman will let you put that blue thing. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I really don't know what that is. Plus again, it's not only those little blue cups, but look at that strap. Look, you can either attach it apparently to your waist or you can attach it to your leg. So again, what is that supposed to do? That is just weird. That is so weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, apparently it's $26 for this. I don't even know if that's a good deal because I don't know what this is. It's just so weird. But yeah, we've been trying to figure out for a good day now. We've been trying to figure out exactly. I think it might be like what I said earlier. I think it's supposed to stretch your junk. I don't. I can't imagine why somebody would want to buy that. Um, here's the kicker. Um, this is it looks like it's for a man. Okay, my friend is a woman. And these are supposed to be targeted ads. So I'm thinking, okay, first of all, they targeted her with a male-oriented product to a woman. And second, if it is indeed targeted marketing, what in the world has she been searching for? Like what in God's name have you been trying to buy that you're getting this kind of stuff showing up on your Facebook? That whole thing is just weird. Hold on. I want to share this with my other friend and see what they think it is. Let me see. Oops. Okay, there. They're not online right now, but they'll get back to me. I don't know. Seriously, because Wish. I mean, if you don't know what Wish is kind of like eBay for really really cheap stuff. And not only that, but generally stuff you get off of Wish is complete crap. It's all like Chinese knockoff, just terrible crap. I mean, some Chinese products are actually all right. They work. They do what they're supposed to. But this stuff is like bottom of the barrel, just like terrible stuff. Like one time, oh, here's a good one. My friend Ricky, she wanted to get a Roomba. And I'm sure you know what a Roomba is. It's one of those little mechanical vacuum cleaners that you kind of set it up and then it just kind of goes around the room like once every day and sweeps up, the dust and all that. She wanted one. A real Roomba is actually kind of expensive. They're a few $100s. But of course she was trying to save money, and so she goes and gets it off of Wish. She gets it because she only paid like $36 for it or something like that. She gets it and she shows it to us. It is such a cheap and crap knockoff. The thing itself is not even a vacuum. All it is, and I kid you not, it is the size of a Roomba, but it has no suction. It is not a vacuum at all. In fact, if you lift it up and turn it upside down, it has wheels, but there is no place for it to actually take in any sort of debris. So it's just like a Roomba clone that just walks around your apartment. And that's it. It doesn't vacuum or anything. And she's like, what in good God is this? And I remember she showed it. And I was like, where in the hell did you get that? And she's like, I got it on Wish. And I go, that was your first mistake. And I said, just try to get your money back. I don't know if you'll be able to, but try. And I didn't follow up with her after that, so I don't know what became of that whole thing. But yeah, she got completely ripped off there. I was like, yeah, don't ever buy anything on Wish. Wish is, it's at best, Wish is a crapshoot. The only reason why I actually prefer eBay if I'm going to buy something in that way is because at least eBay has buyer protection. And I always use PayPal with eBay, so you have your buyer protection through eBay, you have your buyer protection through PayPal. So if somebody sends you some complete crap, then you'll be covered. You'll at least get your money back. But Wish, I don't know about Wish. Wish it's all sorts of weird. It's just, ugh. All right, we're at Kabali. We gotta go to Kabali Prime. But yeah, try and figure out what that thing is. I have no idea what that is. It is the weirdest looking device I've ever seen. It's I have no idea what it does. Again, like I said, I think it's some sort of stretching thing. Oh, I can just beam to Kabali. I'm actually going to take Hayden with me this time because he's got some heals. But yeah, nowadays I only buy from places that I know have buyer protection. Again, like eBay, TCG Player, Amazon. Even though I'm really shying away from Amazon lately, at the very least they have buyer protection. A few other websites are good for that too. Walmart, again, think what you will of Walmart, but they have buyer protection. Okay, so I have to defeat a bunch of Vodwar, so I'm not even going to pick up any quests. I'm just going to go out here and shoot stuff. Okay, hopefully I can just run into a bunch of enemies here in a little bit. You bought stuff from Wish. I actually went to AliExpress and I looked at it because I've heard a couple of good things from some people. They say that, most of the time you're okay, you get some decent stuff. Because I looked on AliExpress and they do have good deals on certain things. But I'm still a little unsure. Because most of the stuff that I would buy from AliExpress is stuff that you can actually get from China and Taiwan. Like I keep hearing that it's a pretty decent place to get older motherboards, old CPUs. You can usually get old CPUs that are still good for a pretty good price. Like what a lot of people like to do with AliExpress is they buy like old Intel platform CPUs. And they basically these are parts that were previously used in servers, so they have a lot of cores. Oh man, we're getting slaughtered here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Anyways, so yeah, they have a lot of cores, so you can keep using them, and they're still good. And they take those parts and just basically turn them into a gaming CPU. Come on, get up. I'm in trouble. But yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get some of that stuff. Oh man, come on. I don't even have any. But again, I'm worried that, with my luck, I'll just end up getting ripped off, and they'll send me like some old crap part that isn't even close to what I ordered. And but some people have gotten really lucky and they've gotten exactly what they wanted from AliExpress. My fear is any place that is not an American company, and I know this sounds bad, it sounds a bit nationalist, but any company that isn't really based in America, I always have some reservations about, because at least in the US, I mean, we have laws and stuff to protect consumers. Like if eBay tries to screw you over, we have consumer protection laws. Same thing with Amazon, same thing with Walmart. But of course, companies like AliExpress that are not in the US, they don't cover you. So, you know, if you get ripped off, it's like, well, maybe you'll get your money back, maybe you won't. Come on, Hayden, heal yourself, man. I brought you here for a reason. See as you can heal. Yeah, the thing is, a lot of stuff that you see on eBay, like we have this this city here. What is it called again? City of Industry, California. It's an actual city, and the thing about City of Industry is that's where a lot of eBay sellers operate out of, especially the ones who sell stuff that you get from China. Like if you go on eBay right now and you look up inexpensive computer parts, and I'm not talking like CPUs and stuff, I'm talking like USB cables, HDMI cables, stuff like that. If you look that stuff up and you go and you find like the cheaper ones, I can almost guarantee you that the person you buy it from, they're like, okay, let's go a little further. Look up HDMIs, USBs, all that, and look for ships to United States or ships from United States only. If you look them up to where they actually are in the US, they're probably out of that city. Which is actually not terrible, because I've ordered some of the stuff from those companies, and thankfully the products have been good. Not special, but good enough. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a big thing that they do here, the whole City of Industry thing. Yes, I've heard about that, where people were buying video cards. They would buy like 1080 Ti's and stuff like that, and of course you drop like $500-$600 on on a card, and then it shows up and it's like this really old sort of like 750 Ti knockoff, and you're like, what is this? And it's like, well, I just got ripped off. Run. Come here, Kabalis. Protect me. I have to step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry. Had to order that device off of Wish real quick. That's right. I need a penis stretchy thing. Anything memory related. Just put it in your PC and that show up. Yeah, that's another thing that they do. More so on Wish. Not so much on AliExpress. Sometimes on eBay. Is you'll get a card, and what they'll do is they will mess around with the BIOS in the card. So when you install it, the computer will recognize it as like a 1080 Ti, but in reality it's like a 750 Ti. There's a BIOS hack that you can do that will get the computer to do that, to recognize it as something it's not. Or there's also that thing that they do sometimes with USB sticks. Like there was what was it? Somebody bought, I think it was a 4 terabyte USB stick from China, and it said 4 terabytes on it. And so when they put it into their computer, again, it said that there were 4 terabytes of space available. But of course, when you try to put in, you know, a few gigabytes of data into it, it starts crashing and doing weird things. And sure enough, they opened it up, and it was just a basic 8 gigabyte stick. But they sell it as 4 terabytes just to sell it. And they generally, I've noticed they tend to do that sort of thing more often with inexpensive... Mission failed. I wasn't even trying to do a mission. But they tend to do that with inexpensive things like USB sticks, because they know they sell them for like, you know, $10 or something. And they do that because they probably figure, well, if somebody loses $10, they're really not going to care. It's like, well, it's $10. But if they lose, say, like $1,000, then that person is more likely to complain and try to get a refund and cause a fit, because that's a lot of money. But $10, you know, most people aren't going to complain about that. They're just kind of like, well, live and learn. These guys really like keeping their distance. Hayden, get back over here, you moron. He's purposely hanging out outside the shield generator. And so one is having to constantly replenish his shield for him. It's like, come on, man. Learn. He's gonna get killed. Oh my god, they're really popping the crap out of him. I might as well put the thing right here, because he's obviously not going to learn. Okay, good. We're almost done, though. Yeah, we've only got 7 more to go. I'm trying to think of the worst Wish deal that I've seen, as far as it looks like a good deal, but when the person gets the item, it's complete and utter trash. I'm trying to remember, because I've seen a few of those videos where, again, I watch a lot of computer stuff on YouTube. Like, I watch a lot of Gamers Nexus. I occasionally watch Linus Tech Tips. But yeah, a lot of technical stuff with computers. And occasionally they'll do those reviews where they're like, hey, we ordered something from Wish. Let's see what we really get, you know? I know Gamers Nexus did one where they ordered like this kind of novelty computer case that looked like a cat, and they paid way too much for it. They paid like I think they paid like $500 for it. It was a neat looking little case, but at $500, no. You know, it's one of those where it's like, oh, that's cool, but you're not going to spend $500 on it. I mean, the case worked. It looked nice when they got it. There were a couple little machining problems with it, but other than that, it was a nice looking case. But yeah, apparently they were selling it on AliExpress. In fact, I think I could probably look it up. Let me see. What was it called? It's actually, again, it's a really neat looking case. AliExpress. Okay. No, go away. I'm trying to. Will you stop telling me this? Stop doing pop-ups. I just want to. Cat computer case. Let's see if they have it here. Oh my god. I've typed in cat computer case, and for some reason one of the first things to come up was like this little handbag, like a computer note. It's like a laptop computer case, and it has a banana that's like exposing himself to a strawberry and a pear. What in the F, dude? Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Hold on. No, 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 not that one. That's gonna suck if they don't sell it anymore. I just want to see how much they're charging for it at this point. I should do probably by most expensive, because that'll probably be what comes up. No. Yeah, I guess maybe they don't sell it anymore. Yeah, I guess they don't sell it anymore. Did you find what you were looking for? No. I did not. But yeah, if you search YouTube Gamers Nexus... Oh crap, am I getting smashed here? Ah! I was killed! Oh, it's gonna send me all the way back over here, isn't it? Okay. I wasn't paying attention, I was getting killed. Alright, let's go back. Oh, and I only need one more kill, too. That's fine. As long as we only need one more. But yeah, it was this really funny looking case. They ordered some other stuff from there, too. There was a graphics card that they ordered. It was like I think it was called the Waifu. Something like that. It was an actual AMD card. It was a legit card. But unfortunately the cooling on it was terrible, and it had this big sticker of like this anime waifu chick. Oh my god, stop lagging. And it was kind of interesting because it was pink. What else did they get? They also got another case called the waifu case. That again, it was pink and it had a sticker on the front of an anime character. And that was pretty much it. The case in itself, they were talking about it, and they said the case is actually pretty decent. It's a knockoff of an NZXT case, I think it was, which was a pretty good case. The only big difference is that, of course, this case was pink and it had a sticker on the front, but they were charging a premium price for it. But yeah, they'll occasionally do some really goofy reviews like that, and they'll compare them to actual, not necessarily top of the line, but the more popular computer parts, like an actual case that you would probably buy for a computer. All right, let's see. What did we get? Oh, I didn't even open this. Space trait. Let's see, what do we get from our green? Probably more money. Yep, 150,000. Get from our blue case. 50,000 in normal R&D. Yeah, that's crap. Okay, last one. 1,000 to lithium, 200,000, 50 marks, and R&D. That one was okay. And of course, we're getting Omega marks. And that's just R&D stuff. Let me see. I think it's... Okay, I'm going to look up the waifu graphics card. Oh my god. Yeah, here it is. It's a 5700 XT. Yeah, apparently you can only get it in Japan, or I'm sorry, not Japan, in China. Um, and you have to kind of sort of special order it. It's from a company called Yeston. Let me see if I can grab a picture for you here real quick. Yeah, here it is. Oh my gosh, this thing is so weird. Actually, this looks a little bit different than the one they reviewed. Maybe it's been upgraded since. Let me see if there's another picture of it. Oh no, wait, maybe it is the same one. Okay. Yeah. Here it is. Let me save that. Actually, I can just copy the address. Okay, there you go. That's the 5700 XT Waifu. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's the... Surprisingly, the cooling on that card really sucks, even though it's got 3 fans. But then it has this plate on the back of the PCB that has the waifu, the picture of the waifu. They say, other than the fact that the cooling on it sucks, it is a legit 5700 XT, which is good. But the cooling is just not there. It gets really warm. What else was there? Was there the waifu computer case? I think it was waifu computer case. No, that's not it. Oh, here we go. Here's the one from... oh, okay. It wasn't NZXT. It was a Fantex case. Here, this is it. Yeah, it's basically a pink case with a picture of an anime girl in the front. But yeah, they said that case was actually good because it is a real Fantex case. And Fantex tends to make some pretty decent cases. So what they think happened here is that since all this stuff is made in China, what a lot of times will happen is the people who do all the machining and stuff for all these other case manufacturers like Cooler Master or Fantex or NZXT, they still have all the machining tools there after certain runs are done. And so if they want, they can take those and make like a knockoff. You know, basically it's the same case but with a different name on it. And so I think that's what they did here. Is they basically took an old Fantex case, painted it pink, and then put a sticker on it, and charged an excessive amount of money for it. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap. And why are you still awake, Moni? Isn't it like... Well, no, it's only like 8 o'clock over there, isn't it? 8 or 9 o'clock? No, it's still early here. Well, not really early, but not super late. So it's legal? You mean to just take the machining and reuse it? Technically it's not, but it's China. I mean, who are you going to get to prosecute them? You know how China is. China is notorious for stealing intellectual property. So yeah, they don't care. All they care about is making money. So yeah, and like in the States it would be illegal. But again, it's like, well, if you go and say, hey, you can't be doing that, China will just be like, we're going to do it anyway. What are you going to do? Not buy our stuff? And that's when most people just kind of like, oh, okay. And just let it go. Because it's true. I mean, that's the biggest reason to get away from China now, man. That's why Japan's doing it. Japan invested a ton of money in getting a lot of their companies to stop producing products in China. And I think it's a good idea. I really do. Because they're investing all that money back into their country now. And even then, they're not necessarily getting everybody back, but they are getting a lot of companies back. So that'll help. Because the whole thing is they just want to get away from China. And they said, look, as long as you're not producing your products in China, great. If you produce them in India or Vietnam, Malaysia, it's fine. Just, don't produce them in China. It's true, man. Because China is just all sorts of screwy right now, man. It's just not a good place to be. I wouldn't want to do business in China. And I know people are like, "Oh, well, you're losing out on a billion people possibly buying your product." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." Even if I did produce a product, you have to think, even with a billion people, what are the chances that any of those people legitimately want to buy a product that would be made by an American? Most of the time, not. Because most of them can't even afford the product. I would say at least half of them can't afford the product because they don't get paid anything. 20% of them are like slave labor. And then the other ones who are rich, they're not going to do anything to piss off the CCP because they don't want to end up in jail. I mean, heck, there you go. There you go, Dre. Here's another news story. There was a guy in Hong Kong, a legitimate billionaire, got arrested in Hong Kong for violating that new Chinese law that shouldn't exist. That by law should not exist in Hong Kong, but it exists anyway. And they arrested him. And I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know if they're going to try to just force him to buy his way out of what's going on or what. But yeah, that whole situation over there is just all kinds of... It's just stupid. I don't even want to screw with China anymore. If I could buy things that were not made in China, I would do it. But certain things you almost have to buy because that's the only place they're produced. Like certain motherboards, stuff like that, the only place they produce them are in China. That's it. There are no other places literally in the entire world that produce them. CPUs is different because a lot of like AMD, they use TSMC, which is out of Taiwan. So that's good. What do you mean, what's the law? The law on what? Oh, the Chinese law? They passed this really ridiculous law that if you have ever protested against the CCP, even just protest, if you've ever protested against them, if you've ever spoken out against them, if you've ever made a post online against the CCP, anything like that, whether it's been on Facebook, on Twitter, or they've got, like, over in China, they have WeChat and a Twitter-like company called Weibo, I think it's called. If you've ever done anything like that in your life, they can go and they can arrest you and put you in jail, possibly for the rest of your life. I'm not kidding. That's the way of the law. It's a stupid law because the way they wrote it, it's all encompassing. Think of it like this. Say, for example, if I go even on Twitter and I post, the CCP is terrible, they suck, you know, and then and then, oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? There it goes. I think. Okay, good. We're back. Okay, anyway. If I say something terrible like that about the CCP, and then say, for instance, I go or take a trip to Malaysia, and one of my layovers is in Hong Kong or Shanghai, technically they can now go into that airport of those cities and arrest me. Even though I am an American citizen and I don't live there, since I said it, I can still be held there and it could still be considered a crime. Yep. That's how they do it. That's how it's supposed to be all encompassing. And they really expect that, and in fact, they've sanctioned some of our leadership here. Like, what's his name? Ted Cruz, the jackass from my home state of Texas. He said some mean things about the CCP, which is fine. It's his prerogative. He can say if he wants to. Marco Rubio from Florida, he said some bad things about the CCP. They have both been sanctioned by the CCP now. And technically, if they somehow ended up either in China, in Hong Kong, or in a country that has an extradition treaty with China or Hong Kong, the Chinese authorities, by their own law, can go and arrest them. and put them in jail, and then take them to China to stand trial. It'll be a mock trial, of course. It'll be a kangaroo court, but yeah, that's how that law works. It's a stupid law. It's all encompassing, and it's dumb. I mean, it's created just to scare people. That's what it's for. That's all it is. And of course, to continue the scare tactic, you occasionally have to arrest people, and so that's what they do. And they arrested that billionaire not only because he has been a prominent supporter of the protests in Hong Kong, but also because he owns a company, a publishing company, that has spoken out against the CCP. And the fact that he's also a billionaire, so it's kind of like saying, well, see, he's a billionaire, so you can be anybody and we'll come get you. That's pretty much the reason why they did it. So yeah, even by what I'm saying right now, if I somehow got into the hands of the CCP, they, by their own law, could take me to China and put me on trial for saying bad things about them. Yeah, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. That's why, again, that's the biggest reason why all the people in Hong Kong have been protesting. Because they tried to implement that law a couple of years ago, and the people in Hong Kong were like, no, that's not how it's supposed to work. Because the whole situation with Hong Kong is there's this thing called one country, two systems. Back in 1997, Hong Kong at the time was controlled by the British. And China had been saying, hey, can we have Hong Kong back? But the thing is, in Hong Kong, they were not a communist society like they are in China. They were a democracy. And so the understanding was, okay, we will hand over control of Hong Kong back to you, but for the next 50 years, you have to allow Hong Kong to operate as its own country. I mean, it's technically still part of China, but it's going to have its own system of government. And that was the agreement that they made with the British back in 1997. And so based on that agreement, they handed over control of Hong Kong back to the Chinese. And they just said, just leave the Hong Kong people alone. After 50 years, then hey, whatever. Well, of course, it hasn't been 50 years yet. But they're already going in, and they've already infiltrated the governments there and replaced a lot of people. And like pretty much all the people, in fact, they had just recently had an election, or not necessarily an election, but they were trying to get people to run for office. And all of the people in Hong Kong that were supporting the democratic process as far as having Hong Kong remain separate from China, all of them were disqualified from the election. All of them. Only ones who were still left to run in the election were all supporters of the CCP. So, yeah, that happened. And again, when they do stuff like that over and over and over again, it's all a sham. We know what's happening there. But again, it's a situation where China's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and stop us? And obviously most people don't want to go to war with China because that gets really expensive. So what do? What can you do to hurt China at that point? You pull all your resources out. That's what you do. So that's what Japan's doing. Japan's like, we're not going to deal with this. And so they gave a bunch of money to a bunch of these companies and encouraged them to leave China and said, look, if you leave China, even if you don't come back to Japan, but if you take all of your, manufacturing out of China, we will give you money. And a lot of companies did. I think something like 86 Japanese companies started moving all of their manufacturing out of China. And so in that case, it worked really well. And that's what we want to do that here in the US, but will it actually happen? I don't know. I don't think it will. Because Apple, who is probably China's biggest customer in the world, they're not going to leave China because they like money a lot. So, yeah, there's so many different things about China. Knock down the Great Wall. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. There are just so many different things about China. It's just hard to, I can't, I could probably do like a 5-hour show and not even show you the tip of the iceberg as far as China. There's just so much crap that they do. It is just, again, it's one of those situations where it's like, yeah, we like the cheap labor, we like the cheap products, but are we going to sell our soul so we can get a cheap toaster? You have to think about that. And I've thought about it, and I'm like, if it came to paying $15 or for a Chinese toaster, or $20 for an American toaster, or even a European toaster, I'd pay the $20 as long as I knew that they weren't using slave labor to produce the product. I wouldn't mind paying a little bit more. It's fine. They're like, oh, well, that gets expensive after a while. Well, maybe it does. Maybe I just don't order food, maybe I don't go out to eat or something a couple of times a month, and that kind of offsets it. Yeah, a lot of people are unwilling to do that. And that's why I said, Apple's a big thing there, because they have all their manufacturing over there. Because think of it, every time they make an iPhone, I think it costs them, what, like $50 to make an iPhone? And then they turn around and sell that iPhone to you for $1,000? That's a massive profit. So, yeah, of course they're not going to move it out of China if they can help it. They're going to keep it there as long as they possibly can. That's why. That's another reason why I don't buy Apple products. One, because they're overpriced. Two, because you can't repair them. It's stupid. If it breaks, you're pretty much out of luck. They just tell you to buy another one. But yeah, again, three, because they don't want to move their stuff out of China. It's like, well, you got to make that decision. I will gladly buy things from Japan, though. Japan's good. Japan's fine. They're all right. I'll gladly buy things from Germany. They're okay. The Netherlands, I don't know. Those people in the Netherlands, they're spooky, man. I'm telling you. People in the Netherlands freak me out. They do, because they keep, seriously, that one time I was in the Netherlands a couple of years ago, I went there, nothing but really tall people. Seriously, everyone is at least 6'5". Even the dogs are tall. Seriously, you ever seen a dog that's 6'5"? I bet you haven't, because you've never been in the Netherlands. And what makes it even worse is they all of them, speak 4 languages. Who has the brain power to speak 4 languages? And then they keep talking about cheese. It's like, they're like, oh, yes, we love cheese. Why? Why do you love cheese so much? I don't get it. It's a very strange country. Moni at first was like, what? What's he talking about? And then he heard me talk about the tall dogs, and he was like, okay, he's kidding. You ever seen a dog that's 6'5"? Even I laughed a little bit to myself with the 6'5" dogs. Do you have 6'5" dogs? I don't know what's more entertaining, the dogs in the Netherlands or the dogs over in Detroit. All the dogs in Detroit, they carry pistols. They all carry pistols. And I got a lot of dilithium. Wasn't I going to upgrade something? Oh yeah, I was thinking, do I want to keep that? I'm not crazy about the stats on that thing. Damage X2. What's this? Oh, this is phaser. Oh, okay. Kelvin timeline. I could just go get a beam array from the fleet shop. I kind of want to replace this too. It's handy sometimes, but not all the time. Is y'all's blue cheese good? Do they make blue cheese over there? I don't know. What is the? Don't y'all make like? I don't even know what kind of cheese they make in the Netherlands. Now I have to go look. Let's see, cheese made in the Netherlands. Okay, here's a whole bunch of them. Gouda, Maasdam, Brinkus, goat cheese, Frisian, Parano, smoked. Oh, that smoked cheese looks good. Sheep milk cheese. I've had goat's milk cheese. It's okay. And Edam. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just popular on the web. Hold on. List. Okay, here we go. List of Dutch cheeses: Beemster, Borngas farmhouse cheese, Edam, Groskus grass cheese, weird, Gouda, Konterkas, which is edge cheese, Leerdammer, apparently that's a trademark type of cheese, Leyden, Limburger, ooh, a soft cheese with a distinctive smell, traditionally from the area formerly Duchy of Limburg, Maaslander, Maasdam, Nigelkas, clove cheese, Parano, Rumano in Vlaskas, flax cheese, a firm yet creamy texture and a sweet, sharp flavor. Not tried any. Yeah, I don't think they have blue. Well, that's not one of their native types. But let's see. The Romano looks good. The Edam actually looks good too. It looks like that's best with crackers. It says here. And then they've got Maasdam cheese, which basically looks like Swiss cheese. It's like Swiss cheese had sex with cheddar cheese and they had a baby. That's what Maasdam cheese looks like. But yeah, apparently these are the list of cheeses that are popular there in the Netherlands. I kind of want to see which cheeses are popular in the U.S. Popular cheeses in the USA. Processed cheese, of course. It wouldn't be American unless it had 45 extra ingredients that it didn't need. Cottage cheese, Swiss cheese. Love Swiss cheese. So good. Let's see. Munster, feta, blue, and gorgonzola. Let's see. Yeah, blue and gorgonzola. I do not like blue cheese. I do not like that stuff. If you all like it, great. I do not like it. Gorgonzola. Feta. Didn't like feta either. Not crazy about feta. Munster's okay. Let's see. Hispanic cheese? I have never heard of this. Hispanic style cheeses are one of the fastest growing styles of cheese in the US because of growing Hispanic population. I've never heard of this cheese in my life. I really? The most popular Hispanic cheese is queso fresco. Okay. Traditionally made from raw cow's milk, a combination of cow and goat milk. It's been left to curdle and then strained in cheesecloth and pressed. The taste is generally quite mild, but the fresh milky texture makes it great cheese to use in place of heavier counterparts, especially when it comes to summertime. I've never heard of that, but I mean, there's probably a lot of things I've never heard of. Then we got Swiss cheese. I love Swiss cheese. Always put Swiss cheese on my sandwiches. So good. Cottage cheese? No. Absolutely not. I will not eat that crap. Cream cheese? Cream cheese is okay. It's okay on a bagel. Processed cheese. Pasteurized prepared cheese product is what it's called. American cheese. It actually is okay. It tastes kind of like cheddar to me. And then what else? What's the most popular one? Would be Italian cheese? Okay. It just says Italian cheese, but I think that's kind of an all-encompassing, because there's more than just one Italian cheese. Oh well. Enough about cheese. Dre, did you see the picture? Did you see the picture in Discord? It's the okay. It's not the fan text picture. It's not the waifu picture. It's the one right above the waifu picture. Go look at that and tell me what it is, because I don't know what it is. Moni doesn't know what it is. We're clueless. We have no clue what that is. And for those of you who may not actually be in Discord, the link to Discord is in the description, and you're welcome to join. But yeah, we do not know what that picture or what this device in this picture is. It is this weird looking thing. I think it's a junk puller, if you know what I mean. I don't know why you would want to do this. It's just weird looking. It's so weird. I just don't get this. That thing is so weird. Okay, enough of that. Where was I going here? Oh yeah. We were thinking about getting another phaser beam. Temporal defense chronoton, no. Can't use that. Well, let's head back to Ryza. Since I've kind of done everything I'm going to do here today. Let's see, Beta Quadrant, Ryza. But now Dre's checking out that thing and he's like, what is that? We don't know, man. That's why we're asking. I sincerely don't know what that is. It's a... Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, it's obviously attached to the junk, but it doesn't look like a pump. It doesn't look like one at all. It looks like, because if you look at it again, look at where the strap is. Do you see that black strap that's on that dude's body? It shows it in two different positions. It shows it on the waist, and then it shows it on the leg. And so I'm thinking, are they like stretching it? I don't know. It's just weird looking. And on top of that, it comes in different sizes. Dre's like, let me look again. Don't you dare order that, Dre. Dre's like, I ain't ordering nothing. This is the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen. Alright, let's see. Oh, the dance-off just ended. Ah. Well, we can still do the powerboard race, I guess. Swimsuit. There we go. Yeah, the dance-off is about to end. Oh, it actually already ended. Okay. Yuri has 3 in his cart. The hell does he need 3 for? Is he giving them to friends and family? What the hell? Okay, I expect more people are going to join me here in a moment. It looks weird. It does look weird. I don't know what it is. And like I was saying earlier, in case you missed it, that was a picture that a friend of mine shared. And again, it was to her. It wasn't to him. So I don't understand why it targeted her with that ad. But it made me kind of think, okay, obviously it's not targeting her because it's a her. But maybe she was looking for something similar? I don't know. It's the weirdest, strangest thing, man. Those Wish ads are just... in fact, I'm going to look this up. Let me see if there are any others. Let me see. Weird... I'm sure someone has put this together. Weird Wish ads. Here we go. Okay, I've seen a few of these. Like there's one that has a pair of underpants with a filter on it, so when you fart, apparently it's supposed to filter your fart and so it doesn't smell. Wait, hold... Oh my god. A blindfold for your cat. What the hell is this? What? Oh my god. I'm not even gonna mention that. That looks weird. Oh, and then there's a bodysuit that has a zipper on the butt, so if you have to so if you have to go to the bathroom or for other reasons. Oh, here we go. This is great. Oh my god. I gotta share this with you. This is amazing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely sharing this with you all. This is so weird. I'm not even gonna describe it. It's there in Discord. Just go look at it. What is going on there? Oh, wait, now it says 12 minutes remaining in the dance-off. Which is it? Oh, I think it said 1 minute until the dance-off. Dang it. No. Go look at the other picture. There's another one I put in there.
Do the Running Man! Do the robot!
Yeah, that second one is a little disturbing. It's a little disturbing. Yeah, Moni just saw it. He's like, "Oh God." Yeah, that's on Wish. I almost want to order that, just because. Again, I'm in Texas, and there's a lot of, Trumpers around here. So I wonder what the reaction would be if I wore that, because I'm sure I'd run into at least one Trumper, at least one, and they'd be like, "What the hell's that?" The weird thing is because of how I look, I doubt anybody will say anything, because I tend to be a little intimidating.
Do the robot!
CHR training belt? What is a CHR training belt? What is that? What's CHR? I sincerely don't know what that is.
Do the side step! Wave your hand!
Dre's like, "Do I really have to explain this?" You brought it up, man. You gotta explain it now. The pic will pop up. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm doing the dance thing now. I can't really just step away like I used to. Sidestep. Oh, here, hold on. CHR training belt. I swear, if this sends me to something weird, I'm gonna... I'm trying to keep up here and trying to do the search at the same time.
Dance club style!
Okay. Fitness professional stretcher? Okay, so it is for stretching your junk. Is that what it's for? It looks like that's what it's for. But why would one want to do that?
Raise the roof!
It's kind of strange that product... Well, I guess. Pretty much for any product out there, there's always going to be at least one buyer.
Do the leg kick!
At least one person will be like, "I'll give it a try."
Dance club style!
All of my viewers on Twitch are like, "What in the world is this guy talking about?"
Do the side step! Do the Running Man!
Yeah, after I'm done with this, I'm actually going to go look at more of those Wish pictures. Those are hilarious. Should do a whole video just on weird Wish pictures.
Do the snake!
You know? That's an idea. Do an entire video, maybe like an 8-minute video, and show a bunch of weird Wish advertisements and maybe make a couple of comments on them. And just title it Weird Wish Items, something like that. A handful of people may watch that. My thing is, or my question would be, is do I want to write a script for it, or do I want to just kind of do it off the cuff? I'm sure people have already done it, but you know, what the heck, do it again.
Raise the roof. Do the Running Man.
Does Wish have reviews on their products? I have no idea. I can't think I've ever really gone to Wish and looked around. I've only ever really seen those advertisements.
Do the side step.
It just seems like it's a wasteland of weird products.
Just dance. Raise the roof.
If I had a little extra money, I would actually do some of those Wish commercials, Wish videos where you order something from Wish, and then of course you show yourself opening it and being completely disappointed. Oh, speaking of weird items, here in the U.S., I'm sure some of y'all have heard of this. Here in the U.S., we started getting seeds from China, like weird seeds, and they were just like being sent to random people. And on the packaging, instead of it saying that it was a seed, it would say that it was like a necklace or a pair of earrings or something, so it would be a gift. And people were getting these, and they were like, okay, I have no idea who sent these to me. They just showed up, and you'd open them, it was like a little package of seeds. And so we started obviously freaking out because it's from China. And China is known to want to do really bad things to us. And we're thinking, well, maybe they're trying to introduce invasive species into our ecosystem or something. And so people started contacting the police and all that, and finally they came out and said, okay, well, if you get a package of these seeds, don't plant them, you know, just call us and we'll come pick them up and we'll check them out and see what the deal is. But of course, this is America, and we have our fair share of morons. So yes, some guy, I think it was in Arkansas, he got some seeds in the mail from China, and of course he planted them. From the looks of it, it looks like it was squash that he got.
Raise the roof.
But he said that he planted them, and all he really did was give them a bit of water and a little bit of Miracle Grow, and apparently they grew like mad, like really, really quickly, according to him. But yeah, the plants are huge now, and they're flowering and they're producing fruit, and the story eventually got out, and then of course, you know, Department of Agriculture's like, yeah, we asked you not to plant that stuff, so we're gonna come dig them out of your garden.
Do the robot.
And he was like, I don't want them to dig them out of my garden. This is my garden. And they're just like, no, dude, you don't understand. This stuff could be manipulated in some way. It could have a parasite in it, you know, all kinds of weird stuff.
Do the robot.
4 more moves. Send some to China. I was thinking that, send some weird stuff to China.
Do the snake.
But yeah, there's always at least one moron willing to do something really stupid, and that was our one moron. That's the only person that we know of that planted the seed. There's probably more.
Do the leg kick.
In fact, I'm sure there are some that got the seeds, heard about or read the story, and their curiosity just got the best of them, and they're like, "No, screw it, I'm going to plant them." It could be the end of our ecosystem, but I'm going to plant them. Come on, man.
Raise the roof.
Gotta think about that.
Wave your hands.
All right, good. We got all the dance stuff. Nice. I thought I was gonna miss it. Free iChin bot's no link account. Yeah, she's still banned. It feels like more and more like she's really wanting to make a push to try to get her account back. I don't think they'll give it back to her. You never know, though. I guess if it enough of... Okay. Hopefully I can change into something goofy again this time. iChan did stream the other day. She's been streaming other stuff. In fact, she streamed, what was it, like a pancake thing? Apparently she was having like a cook-off for pancakes with somebody. And they went all out. They put like fruit and all kinds of stuff in the pancakes. And I'm like, dude, just give me a regular old pancake, man. It's just a bit of pancake and some syrup and I'm good. That's a Saurian. It does make me think, though, man. Do you really want to spend a bunch of money on a game that could just ban you? That sucks. Because when you buy a game and it's just like, you know, a game that you buy and you play it there on your home computer and it's maybe a single-player game, you know, there is no getting banned because you can just play it as much as you want. But if you play a game like Duel Links, where it's online, or a game like this, where it's online, do you really want to dump a bunch of money into it and then, you know, they could just come out and say, oh, well, you're banned now. But I've spent all this money. It didn't matter, you're banned. Some bans I understand, like people who use cheats and that sort of stuff. That's what the bans are for. But if you've just legitimately not been using cheats, you know, and they ban you anyway, and then they won't even listen to you when you try to get your account back, that's gotta suck. Not yet, guys. Okay, what are we gonna turn into this time? Oh my god. I'm a herc. Here we go. We're a herc on a power board. This should be interesting. You're gonna see this herc hauling ass here in a minute. Oh, I like her board. That's cool. I like that color. Download Magic the Gathering? You mean Magic the Gathering Arena? I already have it. I was in the beta. Don't you remember, Dre? I even talked about it. Yeah, I was in Magic the Gathering Arena, the beta. Like, way before it even came out. I was in the beta, man. I was a beta tester. But part of the thing of being in the beta is that you weren't allowed to stream it and stuff. You had to kind of keep it on the down low. Here we go. This looks so goofy. Oh my god, what's happening? What just happened to me? Why am I underwater? Okay, there we go. Oh, I think it's going to do this to me again. Yeah, I have to turn it off. It's going to start screwing me again. Damn it, I was doing so well, too. Oh my god, that's long. It took me off my board. No. I hate when I take the the little jump, and it doesn't give me the speed boost. It's supposed to give you a speed boost. That's the point of taking them, and it doesn't do that all the time. There we go. Now give me the speed boost now that I'm all behind. No, no, no! Okay, good. I thought I was gonna get DQ'd there. I had to stop myself. I don't care if I don't get first or second place. I just don't want to get DQ'd.
Grab the flag at the end of the race.
Hey, I got third. Yeah. You can't deal with this, buddy. Splashy, splashy, suckers. But yeah, Dre, like I was saying, I was in the beta for that game. I played it years ago at this point now. But yeah, I was in the beta, and yeah, it's just like playing a beta game. You just report the bugs, and they'll let you play, and they give you, for a few free packs of cards, that kind of thing. That's all it really was. I still have the account. I just don't play it that much. But yeah, Arena, I don't mind Arena. The only thing I don't like about Arena is that it's pretty much all PvP. Like, they start you out playing, against the computer, which so you can learn. But then after that, once the learning is done, then they just immediately throw you into PvP, and that's it. There's no other options there. It's all PvP. So, yeah. And some of these players, you have to imagine, they've been playing for decades at this point. Is MTG a mobile app? I'm pretty sure Arena is a mobile app. Because, well, Magic the Gathering has had a lot of different apps in the past. The latest one is Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm pretty sure it's mobile as well. I played it on PC, obviously. Let's see, mobile. Here we go. Let's see, play almost. Yeah, it says almost any mobile. So yeah, it looks like if you, I know they have it on Android. So yeah, if you've got an Android phone, then it should work. It's definitely tougher though. It's a pretty tough game. Like I said, especially when you start doing PvP, it's rough. It's very rough. Because some of those, more so in Magic the Gathering than Duel Links, there are people in Magic the Gathering Online or Magic the Gathering Arena who spend thousands of dollars on the game. And because they spend so much money, they've got almost all the available cards. Plus, you also have to take into account that the game is a little different. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where when the cards are out there, oh, well, the cards are good forever. No, it's not like that. Even cards that you get eventually will possibly be unusable. Because the way Magic the Gathering works is that they release sets in blocks. And usually the two latest blocks of releases are the only cards that are available for the newest format, which is the one that pretty much everybody does. All the old blocks, the cards are still there. You don't lose the cards, but unless they've been reprinted, then those cards basically, they don't get banned, but they're unusable in the most recent format. It's really weird. There's a lot of different formats in Magic. There's Standard, there's Commander, there's Booster Draft, there's just all kinds of stuff in Magic. Let's duel each other. Do you even know how to play Magic the Gathering? Have you ever played? I mean, I've actually played the physical card game, so I know how to play. And obviously I played, in the beta, so I got a pretty good hold on how it works. Hey, how you doing, Blue Girl? So you got some junk in the trunk there. She's like, leave me alone. I'm on vacation. And it's not called a duel, it's called a game. You'll learn. Think of it this way. Magic the Gathering is resource-based. So it's not like with Yu-Gi-Oh where if you draw a monster, you can almost usually summon it the first turn. It's not like that. In fact, the first couple of turns in Magic the Gathering, it's not unheard of to not play any creatures at all. Some decks don't even have creatures. Like I've seen some burn decks out there that they're all effect cards. They're just all instances. They're all spells. But if you really want to play, sure, we'll play. It's the Horgon guy. Let me know when you download. It's a big game, so let me know when you finish downloading it, and we'll get in a match. Well, the thing is, I can't even play you right off the bat. You have to go through the tutorial, and the tutorial actually takes a little bit of time. Yeah, when I did the tutorial, it took, I want to say it took about a good hour at least. I'm sure they've tweaked the tutorial since I've done it, but it still takes a little bit of time. And it's fine. It's supposed to take some time because if you just try to go in and play the game, if you've never played Magic, you're going to have a bad time. I actually wanted to stream Arena for a little while, but I figured you guys wouldn't get into it. You'll play a couple of days. Start practicing in the Formula 1 game. Yeah, see, there's that Formula 1 game too that I want to check out. I'm sure I'll be terrible at it, but I'll play it. I tried to get Ai-Chen to Pokemon. Like after she got banned and she was a little upset. I was like, well, you can always play Pokemon online. It's actually pretty fun. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I've got cards and everything on there, and you can use the physical cards. It's pretty cool. And she was like, eh. I don't blame her, though. She probably wants to take a break from card games at this point. Oop. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Infinity prize pack. I noticed that they do that on the screen. How every now and then you'll see on the screen it says somebody, so-and-so got a prize pack. They do that on purpose to try to get you to buy keys. Because they're like, look, this person got something great. Maybe you will. But you won't. You can buy literally 1,000 keys and get nothing. It's like, it's kind of like FIFA. You can spend $1,000 and get nothing. Well, I will say this. The odds of getting something are probably a lot better here than on FIFA. FIFA, the odds are awful. But yeah, it's still it's you know, unless you have just a lot of money just to throw away, then don't buy stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't see it. Where is it? There it is. Into the tree. Oh, oh, it's up here. Okay, I'm down a little too soon. Yeah, Dre, that's why you gotta get a PC, man. Even just a basic little PC. You can play some Star Trek Online. You can play some MTG Arena Online. You could have got that free F1 game. How many of these things do I have now? 806. I think I've gotten all these in just today, haven't I? Yeah, I think it is all just from today. Just in the time that I've been streaming. That's a lot. I wonder how much these are selling for right now. Kind of curious. Let's see. No. There we go. Still selling winter outfits. Let's see, where are you? Here we are. Ooh, I hate it when people do this. I mean, it shows that they're 15,000 each, but they put them in stacks of 1. Most people are not going to buy just 1. Wow, who does this? Man, there's a bunch of morons here. They're all stacks of 1. No, I'm not buying any of these then. Screw that. Like, sometimes if I go and I look for an item on there that's usually in a big stack and I see people putting them in stacks of 1, I will purposely skip over those just so I don't have to click it over and over and over again. And it had a PEGI rating of 3 years and older. What, you mean the... Oh, you're speaking of EA. Did you ever see the time where they added an actual... Yes. I didn't see it on Madden, but I saw it on NBA 2020, I think it was. But the basketball game is not made by EA. The basketball game is... what is the name of that company? I want to say Take-Two, but it's not. Hold on. NBA... Yeah, 2K Games. Publishers 2K. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, the one in NBA 2020, yeah, I read all about that. I don't understand how you can rate something, you know, PEGI 3 or E for everyone here in the US is how we do it. And it have an actual casino that you can spend real money on. It just Oh wow, there's tons of bad news already for this game. Well, for the 2021 version, NBA 2K21 is officially well behind schedule. Where's the My GM, My League blog? Yeah, they've made a bunch of promises and they're not keeping them, basically. That's pretty much par for the course now. Oh, I almost forgot about my Wish ads. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Okay, I know it's not what I think it is. Can you wait 15 days for delivery? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not what you think it is. Because this would be insane. Yeah. That. I put it in Discord. I'm not going to say what I think it is because, again, YouTube. But you could pretty much think, you know, you can figure it out. It's bad. What else is there? What is... Oh my god. Okay, no, not that. Okay, cat blindfold again. Yeah, see? You're like, oh. Oh my gosh, what is this? There is a portable... Well, I guess this kind of makes... I've actually seen devices like this. It's basically a portable bathroom for women. Because, you know, men, when they go number 1, can just go and drop their trousers and just whip it out, and there you go. Women, on the other hand, have a harder time. So that's this device where you actually stick it on their thing and they go to the bathroom. And they're only selling it for $1. Magic Mana Strike? No, it's not. That's a different game. Dre, that is a different game. Like I said, there are a lot of different versions of Magic the Gathering out there. The latest one and the best one is Magic the Gathering Arena. Mana Strike is a completely different game. More weird stuff. Okay, I don't know what that is either. What is this? Here's one for a miniature phone. It's a miniature Samsung Galaxy phone. It's literally about as big as the tip of your finger. This is so stupid. Yeah, Magic Mana Strike is not the same game. That's true. Your phone may not be compatible. Arena does take a fair amount of processing power, so unfortunately, if it's not a more powerful phone, it's probably not going to be able to run it. That's what I'm telling you, Dre. You got to get yourself a computer, man. You know, just do it. Just spend like $200-300, get a computer, and you're good, man. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know my phone can handle it. Of course, my phone is pretty new. There we go. Open up, dang it. There we go. Yeah, I haven't even tried to download on my phone. I only played it on PC. Let's see. MTG Arena. Magic the Gathering Companion. Oh, weird. Oh, Magic Mana Strike. That's by Netmarble. There's also Hearthstone. Hearthstone's weird. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here either. That's odd. Because I know there used to be a handful of other Magic the Gathering games on here. I'm seeing a few of the old ones, but I'm not seeing Arena. That's weird because it said. Let me look again. Maybe I read it wrong. Okay, here's the website. Available on PC, on Mac. Oh, wow. It's saying... Okay, never mind. I guess I did read it wrong. It's not available. Not available on mobile. Sorry. Only available on PC and Mac. Ooh, there's some neat wallpapers. Are they free? Liliana always looks kind of scary. Oh yeah, that's right. And they have a free code right now where you get 3 free boosters of the latest Core 21 set. Yeah, because the way this is supposed to, the way it works, or when I got started with MTG Arena, is they had us practice with the various deck types: the white, the blue, the red, the green, and the black. And then as you progress through the intro quests or whatever, they give you additional cards. They give you some booster packs and stuff like that. And then occasionally you'll get an email, or at least I occasionally get an email where it says, "Hey, enter this code in, and you'll get like 3 free booster packs or something." And so that's really the only reason I even open the game now, is if they offer like a free booster pack or a free deck, I'll just go in, claim it, and then that's it. Because I think, well, maybe one day I'll want to play. Speaking of which, dude, I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I need a break. I need a break. I'm gonna go and see, because I formatted my computer 2 months ago. I'm pretty sure I downloaded MTG Arena again. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see. Arena. Yeah, I do still have MTG Arena. Okay. Well, I think I'm done for the day. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll do some more Wish stuff tomorrow, because it's ridiculous. Eat a potato. Be nice to each other. Don't order off Wish. And I'll see you.